Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel House of Ada, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. In today's video I'll be sharing with you how to make this coffee hat, or better still the Igbo man's hat. So if you're interested, keep watching and let's dive straight into the video. When you are making this hat, the only measurement you need is the circumference of the head, and for every person is different. So for this doll now, her own head circumference is 13. The customer I am making is 26, and because her head circumference is 26, sorry, so this is 27 inches of fabric, this is 26, the 1 inch is seam sewing allowance, 27 by 5 inches. Because the cap is not too long, so the length is going to be 4, but the ½ inch here and ½ inch here I'll use it for the seam sewing allowance. And this is my main fabric, velveteen, and the cotton for my lining. So this is for the circumference. We need to get the top cover of the hat. For you to cut the cover of the hat, you get a plate that is the same as this is the way I teach my students, so it is easier for them to understand. So if you get the cover of, you get a plate that is the same as the round of your head, all you have to do is you use your chalk and mark around it and cut it up. But this plate is not the same with my customer's head. So what am I going to do? The roundness of this plate is 25 inches. So I will show you now. I don't want to make it perfect, so you can learn from this. So this is the roundness, is 25. So what am I going to do to make it the same as the customer's head? I'm just going to go ahead and add in ½ inch. I would have made it ¼ inch, but you need ½ inch sewing allowance. So I'll mark ½ inch all around the plate. So if it's smaller, you cut this up and then you reduce it. Now I can cut out this. And after that, you have to put it together to make sure if it is a half circle. Iron it out and measure to make sure that it is 26. So make sure it is 26 by 2, which is 13. So as you can see, it is okay now. I will just iron it out and then trace out the main fabric, which is my velveteen. So you place the lining on top of the material and you cut it out. So after cutting your fabrics, what you have to do is to use the light fleece for the lining. So what I'm going to do is iron on this. I use the light one for the cotton lining, and I'm going to use the stiff one, the hard one, for the main fabric, so it can stiff and look smooth as well. So as you can see, it's strong. And this is what I'm going to do again to the circumference of my hat. Then after putting on the flakes, this is my cotton lining and this is the main fabric. So you have to separate them together, and then I'm going to sew here ½ inch, and I'll repeat that too on the cotton lining, ½ inch. So after sewing, you iron the seams to make it relaxed. After ironing, I will pin round the circle top of the heart, the lining to lining and fabric to fabric. So I will start with the lining. I'm going to pin it all around. This is to make sure that it is aligned before you can sew, and it makes the sewing so easy. So I'm going to sew it all round, and what I have done here, I will repeat it on my fabric as well. So after sewing round the heart, as you can see, what you have here, you have there. So the next thing is to make notches around the heart. This is going to make it relax. After turning it out, you iron. And with this, you steam it so it doesn't get burnt. After ironing, I will fold this half an inch in and I iron it round as well. And as I have ironed this, I will do the same on the lining. Now after ironing, this will be like this, and I will put it into my fabric. I have to make sure that the hems are facing each other. So this to this. Pin it round and I will sew. After sewing, this is what you are going to get. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.